our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't give us the paradigm. And we were left to scramble for purpose.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you, but where are my manners? We do not. Serving Unit 1.
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, our society was built from the bedrock up. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all. Unlike those corporate colonies, they love it as much as I. We care for everyone. Why, we've even eradicated the drudgery of manual labor through our perfection of auto-mechanical technology. That brings me to a matter I'd like to discuss with you. I believe something still can be done. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on we are not miracle workers. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts. We are of like minds. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
From the lowliest subject to the most...
Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to... These fine and decent folk don't deserve. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile, the arbiters might see fit to penalize...
Look around. If the Protectorate wanted to do right by you, you wouldn't be starving and...
Fairfield? Why, they're the reason we're in this mess. You'll forgive... I owe it to every single person here to try. Nobody needs go anywhere. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider. When I look outside, I see people who are hardy and resilient, who trust the paradigm. I have the aid of key pillars of our community. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of every... Understand your reticence. I dare say I even share it. It's a gamble, no arguing that. But anything else is simply giving up. That's abundantly kind of you. Though there must be something I can offer. Difficult place to saunter into. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. My unavoidable mark. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Farewell now.
Any minor The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized...
Exciting news! The Vigilant sent that outsider to collect automatic parts for us.
and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich
outsider.
Same as ever, but prudence dictates we give it a minor disruption.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate seal for their assigned work? Report it.
One-time free offer for all Protectorate subjects within and without earshot. What do I provide? Information. Did you know that an
I'm very curious how the town is going to function without the generator.
assignment at birth? It's
I was sad for a moment because my house got some news. So then the wireless told me everything was splendid. Now I feel much better.
Well, it's infected. That's still alive.
That vacuous cacophony sets. You have your orders. The Vox relay awaits. What utter nonsense. Do tend to differ. Last I checked, our infrastructure is still plugging away. Tell me what you... Excuse me, but that cacophony emanating from our loudspeakers can drive one to distract. That is concerning. Perhaps somehow we could still... I would love to argue that this is not the case, but... the joke is on you, really. And them, I suppose. My former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's children. Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here and loyally await the judgment I richly deserve.
What's their secret? I wish I could be more...
Adherents are expected to hold firm to the end. Such is the degree of our devotion. Oh, come now. I am a vigilant. You're right. I can't withstand this inane onslaught much longer alone. Unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. Perhaps if I offer my old subjects period... All right, then. Suppose it's time to make...
plainly to the citizens of the Protectorate. This... You've lifted my spirits right out of their doldrums. From the hushed grumblings of the refugees, I've gathered that you, perhaps aided... I've two minds about the convertees. Anyone with eyes can see they need guidance, but a pernicious system is not easily abandoned. Have you any thoughts? Trust will take time to build, time and patience. You've given me a great deal to think about. I cannot overstate what a capital compatriot you've been, my friend. Now be off. I've many refugees to see to. Plan is such a strong word. Let's call it a hunch. Consider this your first lesson in propaganda. Speak with Vigilant Hogarth in the building beside the saloon. He was in charge around here before we were up. Now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS Undisputed Claim, do come see me. I've no doubt that when we next meet, I'll...